You want to make a bit more bread, don't want to work until you're dead. So come and listen ahead and find some other ways instead.
If you've got no credit history, that is how the lenders, so the mortgage providers, determine whether to give you a mortgage or not. Now, it sounds a bit odd that you need to get a credit card to
So if you've never had a credit card, they won't lend to you.
it's not as quite as binary, I think is the word, as that. But actually, they don't know how to trust you. So it's like you basically, I mean, I see a mortgage like as a marriage. You know, it's a long-term
Oh,
thing.
so
That
romantic.
yeah, well, I'm a romantic kind of guy, as you know. But yeah, they won't
Our
just
marriage is just like a
yeah,
mortgage.
well, yeah. Not sure that's a good thing or not. But they won't just marry you straight away if they just don't know anything about you. So they want to be able to see that you've got a good track record, that you're reliable, that you pay your bills on time, and that you can handle the credit,
That is why I married
the
you.
big credit. Yeah, well, you want to know that I can handle situations or that I'm going to look after you. And so they want to know that I can look after the debt.
The mortgage people care about a good sense of humour.
Yeah, that's top of
Tall,
the
dark, handsome.
oh, thanks. The top of their list. They do want to know that you are that you they like the fact that if you live in the same place and that you and but most that you're on the electoral roll. But they like the things that they really want to see is how you handled that credit in the past. And the obvious thing is getting a credit card and making sure that you pay off on time. And that you can prove to it. So you need to get that piece of plastic, even if you don't ever use. Well, you probably should use it a bit just to prove to them that you're using it.
So
But
what if you use 50 quid?
yeah, 50 quid would be
That's
fine
fine, really.
because at the start you'll only get a small balance anyway. So we kind of found out sort of the hard way in this because Ronnie just had access to my credit cards. So we only got Ronnie a credit card about 2 years ago because actually when we're starting to get the mortgages for buy to let, Ronnie didn't have a good credit score. And it wasn't bad, it just wasn't, it was fairly neutral.
I didn't have a good credit
Because you didn't have a credit card in your name,
Right,
you were
okay.
just on me. So they were like, okay, well he's all right, but who is this? Who is this person that you've got kind of who is she in tow? I don't necessarily trust her. And I was like, no, it's fine, she's fine, I can vouch for her. But I think at least with a couple of the
So what?
lenders,
Me being married to you helped?
yeah, yeah. Well, in the end, we found another lender that didn't care necessarily about you. No offense, but some of them did. They were worried about you, and you know,
I sometimes get worried about me.
and I was really surprised. I was like.